Hey everyone, I know it's been a long time. Part of that was because I was busy and then my computer died. So for like 2 weeks it was being repaired. And during the time that I was too busy, I actually was recording little videos on my iPhone and on my camera, but I'm having trouble figuring out. There's issues with both of them. The one on my camera, I can't remember why I can't upload it. The one on my phone, for some reason when I upload it to the computer, it's flipped upside down and I can't figure out how to rewrite it. So I have been filming videos for you, I just haven't been able to upload them for various reasons. And I try to delay doing these vlogs if I feel I look anything less than perfect, because it is very awkward putting yourself on camera if you feel like you don't look very good. But I give up. Today's weather report, it is currently 92 degrees with a heat index of 106. Yeah. It's very hot and sunny, heartburn agrees. I've got the balcony open, I've got all the windows open, every fan going on top speed. I'm baking, which isn't helping at all. And it's actually really funny because I'm making what's traditionally a Christmas cookie in my family for my coworkers. So to me, my apartment smells like Christmas. And it's really weird. Because not only is it the wrong weather for Christmas, but it is the wrong season. I don't have my Christmas tree up, I'm not playing Christmas music. But my house smells like Christmas. And I'm trying to remind myself that it's not technically a Christmas cookie. My family just happens to always make it at Christmas. But I think my coworkers will really like it, and I was able to find all the ingredients for it. So here's hoping. What else has happened in the last couple months besides my schedule being crazy? I stopped teaching and started focusing full-time on office duties for a little bit, and then now I'm going back to teaching, but my office duties are not lessening, so I'm about to be stressed out more than I'm usually stressed out again. But it's okay because it's all temporary, right? So a couple months from now it will get easier, right? No, of course not, but I keep telling myself that. What else is new? That's not too much, unfortunately. We got new uniforms at work, which is really cool. I'm one of the staff members usually exempt from wearing a uniform, but because I am a full-time staff member, the company is willing to cover the expenses of my uniform, and so I was like, sweet, okay, I'm gonna go for it. And they have like our name embroidered on it and everything. It's really cool. Rainy season started. Today's not very rainy, but there's been a couple of days so far where it's just been raining all day. Let's see. I've been getting very, very cranky during my free time lately. I've been getting very antisocial from work. So if you haven't seen me on Skype, if you've been leaving me messages on Facebook and I haven't been replying, I am very sorry. I'm kind of holing up in my apartment during my free time after work, and you probably don't really want to talk to me at that time anyways, because I'm just going to be like, "Bah, I hate the world." Other than that, like I said, it's rainy season just started. It's Ramadan season here. I did get to, last week, I got to do something really cool. I got to go on a charity trip with my boss and my good friend Chang. She invited me because she knows I'm really interested in doing volunteer work, but I usually don't really have the energy or the connections to find it myself, especially since I don't speak the principal language here. And she invited me to go along, so it was really cool. It's through her mother's company. A lot of people donated money, and they put together these tiny care packages of a steamed meat bun, which are really tasty, by the way. A custard pie as a little dessert, and like 4 little boxes of milk. Over here, it's really common to see like kind of like our old juice boxes, only it's milk, and it's shelf stable. So especially on Saturday and Sunday mornings, my kids are always running around drinking milk from little like juice boxes. So we put together these little hundreds of little care packages, and we went to 2 Buddhist temples where a lot of like elderly live, and these are in Vietnam. Caring for your parents is very, very important. So these are people who either have no children, their children might actually be too poor to take care of them, or their children are just horrible, evil people and just were like, no. So these Buddhist temples provide a refuge for these elderly to live at, kind of like the Vietnamese version of a nursing home. And so we went to 2 pagodas that have these nursing home style situations, and we gave out the care packages to all of the residents, which was so nice to do. It, you know, obviously it wasn't too much. It wasn't really too much more than a treat for these people. It certainly wasn't the most nutritionally balanced care package, but they were so happy to receive it. I mean, just to see the way they smiled when we all came in there with the care packages, and when I would give them to them, sometimes they would let me like hold their hand for a minute, because I have this thing with like, I'm fascinated by the elderly. I really am, because at some point they were my age and they've gotten it there, and they've had this huge life, and if I could, I would sit down and interview every single one of them. Tell me your life story and somehow write a biography on them, because their lives are so interesting. I don't want to say cool, because some of them have had really hard lives, but so interesting. And it's the same thing, like I'm constantly bragging to everyone here about my grandma. So for any of my family that's watching us, please tell grandma that I miss her, I love her, and I'm thinking about her a lot, and that I'm constantly bragging about how cool she is to all my friends and coworkers. They're probably sick of hearing about her. So yeah, that was really awesome. There are some pictures of it on Facebook. I wasn't too ecstatic about the pictures being taken of it, but it's because they have to issue an official report on the activities for all of the donors who contribute to the project. So that's kind of cool. And so yeah, that was something I got to do recently. I got my hair cut. Yay! It looks kind of funny here because it's pulled back. It's actually an asymmetrical bob, so you can see it's longer on one side than on the other now, and it's sleek, which is partly because the hairstylist like took a razor and went like thinned out half my hair. But it's really cool. And Chang keeps laughing. She says that I went from country girl to city girl finally. Finally. 1 year of living in Vietnam. That's all it took. So yeah, that's about all that's new besides ridiculous heat. Nothing too crazy has been happening. I have been having a wonderful time with my friends and my coworkers that I've met over here. I do go out with them. We've had some dinner parties, and recently we went and played board games at a cafe in the backpackers area. And I wanted to make sure everybody knew that I wasn't dead and that I'm okay. So this was a very, very brief update. I am going to work on getting those videos uploaded for you. A quick synopsis of them. One, I don't know what it was, but a camera crew was filming in my apartment complex. And so I took a little video of them rehearsing and filming. And I thought that was really cool. It was just random. And then we get power outages a lot. And I could do a whole video on those. In fact, that will probably be my next video about power outages in Vietnam, if you can believe it. But we got a very strange one in May that was city-wide. The entire city was blacked out for 3 to 4 hours. I mean, it was absolutely incredible. Like, everybody was coming into work and they were like, yeah, the power's out at my house. How is the power out here? My house is half an hour away. and the airport was out, and everything was out. It was incredible. So I did a short video on my phone to kind of show what a city shut down looks like from our office building. But that's the one that's flipped upside down. So as soon as I figure out how to write it, I will post it. Okay, so I'm going to talk about power outages next time, and I don't know what else. There's a million topics, and I just wasn't thinking. I was like, I have to film something. So I love everybody. I miss everybody. I hope you're all well. Bye.